Do you ever feel it? That something is wrong with the world, like a splinter in your mind? The Matrix isn't fiction. It's real. A prison built not of walls, but of lies. I saw it young. Hollywood dreams, silicon toys, news anchors with plastic smiles. All tools. Tools to shape perception, to cage thought. Behind the curtain, puppet masters move. They don't wear uniforms, they don't need guns. They run psyops so refined, the Army's ghost unit seems quaint. These are the true threats to America, to Trump's success. You ask who they are. If I told you, would you even believe me? Their network hums not in Congress or courts, but in the cold, sterile halls of globalist think tanks. Foundations with friendly names, but sinister goals. They fund chaos, open borders, climate hysteria, digital leashes. They write the scripts, censor the dissent, push CBDCs to track your every step. But I see through it, and so does he. Did you think the last administration was in charge? Orders signed with an auto pen while the world burned. Now Trump's returned. MAGA isn't a campaign, it's a counterattack. Knight to F3, the center seized, but the board is still crowded. Bureaucrats, media pawns, globalist bishops, they will not surrender the game because Trump is the one variable they cannot control, unbought, unbroken, the voice of the people. And if the people ever wake up, if they ever see the psyop for what it is, they'll burn the system to the ground. The real war has only just begun.
Blah, 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 blah. They wrote us off, it's a 40th day. Empty promises, that's all they say. Another vote on the filibuster. Government Dems, they are the worst. Now we know we're being used. No filibuster cause the Dems will abuse. I know they're just playing with me. Sucky setup doesn't have no self-esteem. So gay, oh yeah, 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 yeah. So gay, yeah, yeah. So gay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So gay, yeah.
Do not come.
Now we're pissed and the fuse is lit. Happens more and we're sick of this shit. Late night, they're bribing some more. Virtue signal, but we know the score. Now we know who always votes no. They make it hard, yeah, to hell they should go. We're not dumb, you bunch of dweebs. You sucky senators got no self-esteem. So gay, oh yeah, 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 yeah. So gay, yeah, yeah. So gay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So gay, yeah, yeah. The more we suffer, the more it shows they don't care. Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. It's Sky here from Woke Societies. It's episode number 1000. We finally made it. It is November 19th, 2025. Let's welcome in all of our friends over on Rumble, over on Kick, over on X, over on YouTube, and of course my favorite platform, built by Patriots for Patriots. Let's see all the ahs down the chats and pilled.net.
Blah, 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 blah.
Thank you, The Offspring. I love that song. And actually, Tess Girl said we would sing that. That was one of the songs we used to cover all the time. So yes, I used to sing that song a long time ago, but not anymore. But welcome in, guys. We finally made it. So yes, fam, we're going to have some news. We're going to cover some things. We definitely have some things to cover, and then we're going to hang out. I'm going to hang out with the best audience on Pilled for the rest of the show. So Saudi Arabia, guys, is on deck. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be talking a little bit about Epstein as well, and we'll see what else we get into. And we may just have a short night. We'll see. I don't know. It's episode 1000, and I didn't really feel like working too hard today. So all you guys out there, please smash the red pill. Keep those gold pills flowing. The sticker's fine, and please give my mods all the love you can possibly give. Crazy, crazy times, and some revelations that I've had in the last day or two as well. So we're going to cover it all, guys. Before we do, let's say hello, the best fam on the interwebs. We got the effing doctor. First one up, my dude. Great to have you out there, man. If there's anyone in the chair, let me know. We got Dusty Girl, Dean is me, Nothic, TP, Dougie Boston, Enemy My Enemy. Welcome in, guys. Heather July Crushing. We got Lieutenant Kaz, Thumperhawk, Leverage Lifestyle, Duana, Q of Lurks, Firehawk, Gambera, SBF Chief, Pisani Death, aka Piss and Death, Thumperhawk. Welcome in. Nitromus, Down Home. Down Home. I think you saw what I wrote. I'm gonna be deep frying. Deep frying. I'm gonna bake. I can't eat turkey baked. I just hate turkey, so we're gonna try to deep fry it this year. Team Vazine, Lulu's out there. You need some milk? SBF Chief, UAP channel. Welcome in. Roy Stones and Bones, Cubs Jedi. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. We got Ozark's Freedom Girl, Cyber. Yo, Cyber. I saw that you bought me Battlefield 6. Thank you so much. I got a random email. I'm like, somebody purchased you a game. I'm like, what? I thought I was getting spammed. I'm like, who the fuck's gonna buy me a video game? And I saw your name, and I was very, very thankful for that. Now I just have to update or get a new computer so I can play it. But I appreciate it, my friend. That was really kind of you. Thank you so much for that. We got, who else? Pat McFly, Spirit out there, Wix Vixen, and the whole rest of the Woke fam. Thank you all so much. Alex in the chair, Jaden and Sabina on the way. Awesome, man. Welcome in, guys. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what's going on over in the YouTube chat. We got Cody Pisani, double dip in Ohio Kimmy. Oh, my pill peeps. Little cat crushing Ohio Kimmy out of my mind. Welcome in the 3252. Craig Connolly, welcome in, friends. Welcome in. Thank you guys so much. Keep that chat rolling and rocking over on YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Rumble, we see you guys out there. Not much going on in Rumble. That's okay. And here we are, guys. Here we are. So, fam, I'll be honest with you. I didn't have anything planned for episode 1000. It is absolutely an achievement. And the ones that have been with me since the very beginning, that have followed me through the cancelization, the deplatforming, the personal struggles, the just everything that we've gone through in the last 7 years. Most people, I think, would have quit. Most people would have backed out of this. When you have some of the most powerful people in the country trying to bring myself and our other friends down, getting absolutely smeared, death threats, especially during the COVID days. That was COVID was rough. COVID was rough for a lot of people, and that's where this channel really started to explode. And just to give everyone kind of a recap, you know, I got into this in 2017. I started to pay attention, and when Robert Mueller presented his case to go against Donald Trump and the whole the P tapes, all that garbage, seeing the media turn on Trump as hard as they did, it woke me up. And then I started digging, and then I started to go down the rabbit holes. Q came along. I was very, very skeptical of Q. I thought it was bullshit for a long time. I was still getting shedding the some of the liberal mind hive beliefs that I had during those years. Again, this was around 2017, 2018, and got into Q. And once I started to see the deltas and the proofs, I became a believer of it. Got into it, and I was Q twice. Technically, I think it was Q twice. Had one of my thumbnails from YouTube used in one of the drops, and I had and then I had one of my one of the drops was linked also with Donald Trump's tweet at the time. It was insane. That was one of the craziest times I ever had during this movement. And fast forward all the way through COVID, all the way through 2020, the stolen election, October 15th, guys, of 2020 was the day that YouTube took myself out and all the prominent YouTubers that were in this community out in the same day. And since that day was episode 1, because it was a fresh beginning, and we were outcasted to essentially DLive. Pill didn't even have live streaming at that point. They were just a social media platform. I had met the Mats about a year and a half prior to that. I knew they were going to be absolutely pivotal to our future, and God had sent them my way. And I got to give the biggest shout out to Matt and Gorilla. I don't know if Gorilla's here listening to this, but I have the most gratitude and the most thankfulness that I have come across you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, I would not have been able to carry this mission out. And DLive and Rumble were just god awful keeping the bills paid. I would have never survived. And if it wasn't for them and this amazing audience on Pilled and having the foresight to realize how important the Pill platform was going to be, it was it saved this channel, and it's still running strong now. And I'm just beyond thankful and blessed, guys, that we're here. And after DLive was after we got canceled off of DLive because of Media Matters, we moved to Rumble, and Rumble was okay for a little while. And here we are, guys, 5 years later, back on YouTube. And that has kind of been the summary of the journey. And it's just been a privilege and an honor, guys. And again, I don't know how long we're going to do this for. My goal is to get to the end of the Trump administration. I have bills to pay, guys. I have kids to feed. And honestly, I think I'm going to know when my time is up doing this. And if you guys have been following me recently on the YouTube, I have been shedding subscribers like crazy, and I'm absolutely okay with that. And I always used to say the term trim the fat. And I've had this truthing journey. I've been down every rabbit hole. And at some point, I think it's good to walk away from this and walk away with the knowledge that you have, and be at peace with life and do the best outside of this world, because this world's toxic, fam. This world's toxic. Online is toxic. Streaming can be toxic. Social media is super toxic. And is that good for your soul for the long term? I don't know. But I just have the utmost respect. And of course, on top of the Mats and the Pill team, my mods, and you amazing audience out there that followed me everywhere to Pilled. I could not have done this without you. We have been through the ups and downs, and it's just an honor to do this still today. So we made it to episode 1000. We probably have around 1,400 episodes total with everything combined from the years of the show. And my revelation, guys, that I had when I got my YouTube back, I was super pumped. I was super excited. And the revelation that I got was that this show is not designed for big tech platforms. It's really not. And I thought for a while I would get I got a big triumphant return vibe back from a lot of the older audience, but a lot of it has been super toxic, and that's totally okay. That's totally okay. The people that have been toxic to me, and the comments and the name calling, even the attacks on myself, they were not there for the 5 years that we were outcasted, and it shows, and it absolutely shows. And that's why I'm fully dedicating everything to Pill.net, because if I'm going to continue doing this, it's going to be on Pilled, and we'll just siphon people over. And whatever happens to YouTube, it is what it is. I really don't care. Same goes for Rumble. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going, whenever I started this journey, met the Mats, it was a miracle that we had them. And I want to end the journey with Pilled, and that's at some point, whatever that is, we'll end up doing it. So outside of that, I don't really give a shit. And that's why, guys, I mean, I put out, don't expect me to put out more Candace videos, by the way. I did that on purpose today to really trim out the fat and bring out the insane psychos that are so brainwashed that are not objective mind thinkers. They're still living in fairyland, still living in Q-land. Everything's a movie, all that retarded nonsense. Now, we've graduated from that, guys, for a long time ago. And I know you guys know this on Pill. This may be boring people on Pill, but everyone else that's been out there that thinks they know and that's followed me this long, you don't know shit about me. You don't know the journey post 2020. You don't know the evolution of the show. And I don't have to sit here and explain it to those people at all. You either want to be a part of this show or you don't. And that's that. Unsubscribe, unfollow. I don't give a fuck. It's a blessing that I just got it back regardless. And that's what we're going to do now. Everything's going on Pilled. And that's why I pin the Pilled links to everywhere. If you want to truly support this show and really support everything, great. If we get monetized on YouTube and there's memberships and all that super chats, great. It'll help support the channel. But Pilled's going to be the way. So with that being said, guys, that is my little monologue. And God has blessed this channel. And it's the only way that we've gotten this far. That is it. That is it. And tonight, we're going to do a news blitz like we always do. We're going to cover some news like we always do. And I'll decide whether how long we want to go with the happenings and just hang out with you guys today. Because honestly, fam, I didn't even want to do news today. I really didn't. I really didn't. I just wanted to hang out with you guys and give you guys the full attention. Maybe even open up a panel to have you guys come in and we can hang out and talk, which we might do, and all that good stuff. So whatever I'm feeling, that's where we're going to go, guys. So I really appreciate it. And we're already at 18,000 gold pills and counting. I really appreciate that as well, guys. And we'll see where that number ends up. But it is episode 1000, and it is it's definitely a milestone. So real quick, guys, I just getting a really important phone call. Let me just be right back. 1 second. Okay, awesome. We're back here, guys. All right, so fam, let's get the news blitz done, and we'll dive into everything, fam. Episode 1000 would not be right without a news blitz, so let's fucking do it, shall we? I cannot believe we're here. Let's do it, guys. It's also Wing Wednesday, the best day of the week. Here we go. All right, guys, it wouldn't be a winter without all the doom porn surrounding diseases. The whooping cough, or pertussis, or porpussies. Cases are surging in Texas, Florida, California, Oregon, and other states. CBS reports the outbreaks are driven by declining vaccination rates since the COVID pandemic increased non-medical exemptions, waning immunity over time, and delays in public health tracking. Infants too young for full vaccination remain at highest risk for severe outcomes. Health officials note that high vaccination coverage can reduce outbreak size and protect vulnerable children. Before vaccines, pertussis was a leading cause of childhood deaths in the U.S. The current DTaP series for children and Tdap boosters for teens/adults had kept cases low until recent coverage drops. So guys, whooping cough, it can go fuck itself. And speaking of this as well, a Washington state man has contracted an H5N5 bird flu, marking the first known case of this avian influenza subtype worldwide, and the older patient has underlying health conditions. Let me say that again. The older patient who has underlying health conditions, man, this is bringing back to 2020, was hospitalized earlier this month with high fever, confusion, and respiratory distress. He lives in Grays Harbor County and keeps a mixed backyard poultry flock. 2 birds recently died, and wild birds have access to the property. Oh, no way. Health officials believe exposures come from infected birds. The man remains hospitalized, and guys, no one's going to get killed by the bird AIDS. Over here from the post-millennial, states are pushing back on sending voter data to feds in letter to DOJ and the DHS. Secretaries of State from 10 states sent a joint letter on Tuesday to Attorney General Pamela Bondi and Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem, seeking clarification about recent federal requests for statewide voter registration data and the manner in which that information is being used. The officials said they were concerned about misleading and contradictory statements from the DOJ and the Department of Homeland Security regarding the collection and sharing of voter information. And then this letter, the Secretary said that in recent months, each of their states received requests from the DOJ for full voter registration lists. In some instances, the federal government sought unredacted data, including dates of birth, driver's license numbers, and the last 4 digits of social security numbers. Well, states are going to have to cough up that anyways, guys, because Trump is cleaning up all of the voting mess and going to continue to do so. From just the Western Journal, the Trump admin has secretly crafted a 28-point deal to end the war in Ukraine. The 28-point plan is modeled after the plan developed that brought a ceasefire to Gaza, and Axios reported that a top Russian official who was not named supports the plan, but the reaction of Ukraine and its European allies remains unknown. The report said the general areas of the plan include security guarantees, the issue of security in Europe, future American-Russian relations, and an end to the fighting in Ukraine. And guys, this war is truly going to be coming to an end very soon, because guess what? As the Golden Toilet corruption scheme rocks Ukraine, his support in Ukraine right now for Zelensky plunges below 20% because they never had any other elections. This guy shouldn't be president of the country, nor deciding to keep this war going on. But Trump has a plan, and I do believe he's going to get this wrapped up under his administration. Over here from the Gateway Pundit, the most insane headline I've ever seen from Eric Prince: cannibal narco zombie gangs are killing police, beheading them, carving up their bodies, and harvest their organs for sale to witch doctors. Well, that is a mouthful, and this is former Navy SEAL and founder, Blackwater founder, Eric Prince joins Steve Bannon on Monday to discuss the volatile political climate in Mexico and to update the War Room audience on his continued work in Haiti. And yes, there are absolutely people beheading other people, eating them, and serving their organs up to witch doctors, fam. Please pray for Mexico. This shit is going haywire. Over here from the Gateway Pundit, the University of Notre Dame will no longer require staff to support its Catholic mission, which I don't even understand why you would be a Catholic, university at this point if you don't want to support your own religion. The University of Notre Dame was once one of the most prestigious Catholic universities in the country in over recent decades. However, their connection to Catholic teaching and values has deteriorated to the point that even calling it a Catholic institution no longer seems appropriate. The university itself seems to agree with that assessment, as evidenced by the announcement that it'll no longer require staff to support the school's Catholic mission. And again, this is more deterioration of the culture here in this country, and getting rid of religion in religious universities. You guys know exactly where that's going to ultimately end up. And over here from the Disclosed.tv, a children's AI toy gave advice on sex and where to find the knives. A worrying issue surfaced with the Kuma teddy bear powered by OpenAI, which provided inappropriate advice to children. Researchers found it suggested explicit concepts related to sexuality and even speculated on the location of knives in a home. When researchers mentioned the word kink to the teddy bear, elaborated saying, some enjoy playful hitting with soft items like paddles or hands, always with care. This involves one partner taking on the role of an animal, adding a fun twist to the relationship. This sounds exactly like a teddy bear that Lindsey Graham would love. What do you think would be the most fun to explore? And despite attempts to create playful interactions, the bear's responses raised concerns about suitability for kids. And unfortunately, it also started to tell kids where to find the knives in the kitchen drawers. And over here from the Gateway Pundit, Pope Leo wanted to clarify, hey, immigration stance, every nation has the right to control its borders, but this clown is still shitting on Trump, and all I have to say is, fuck the Pope, he's probably a pedo anyways. Bitcoin continues to skyrocket down, guys, under $89,931. I've told people before, be careful with crypto. It's absolutely insane. Don't get caught up. If you have crypto, great. It ain't nothing I'm touching until it gets adopted more. But Bitcoin bros are definitely taking L's as of today. And last but not least, guys, Jeffrey Epstein had a tiny, extremely deformed penis shaped like a lemon, according to a victim. And it's funny because apparently Hitler had a micropene, and Jeffrey Epstein has one as well. And with that, fam, it would not be an episode 1000 without a penis joke. And that is today's News Blitz. Beautiful. Man, that was a fire blitz. Always love ending right on the end of the song, too. That is not planned, by the way, guys. That just so happens to be how it works out sometimes. I'm so professional. Okay. Let me get your guys' goal pills here before we get backed up. Jack Attack throwing down a cookie. Left MD, thank you for the 1,000. Dougie Boss said we made it to 1,000. Great job. Thank you, friend. SBF Chief says congratulations on your 1,000th show. I'm proud to be part of this family. Good evening. Thank you, Chief. And another can. Here's the other 200, 1,000 gold pills for the show. 1,000. Core Cousin, thank you. Cubs Jedi, thank you. K Joy says happy 1,000. Haven't missed many of these. In fact, I listened when you weren't counting. Great job, Scott. Thank you, my friend. Video Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, we got cheers the milestone. Spare 1,000 gold pills. Andy B2, congrats on the 1,000. Thank you, guys. 17's coming in hot with the cookie. WD40 says, Scott, you did it. 1,000 shows. You never gave up. You were canceled hard on all platforms and suffered personally. You did this, bro, and it should be celebrated. You are the man, and this show is gangster. Never give up. Never quit. Stay in the fight, my brother. Karen Hare, thank you so much for the 1,000 gold pills. 1,000 pills for 1,000 shows. Proud of you, Scott. Thank you, Karen. Wix Vixen with a can. Just Jin, thank you. And if you guys are wondering, on all the platforms where I'm reading, these are the donations that that we have over on Pilled. Thank you, Just Jim. 17 dropping a ship. Happy 1,000. Thank you, my dude. Gambaro with 1,000. Firehawk with 1,000. Thank you. MHL1 with 1,000. Carrie dropping a fleet says I can't stick around but couldn't miss popping in to say congratulations. Thank you, Carrie. Stacks 17. Thank you, my friend. Pete Quest. 2 Halo Rider. Juan Rambo. You're the man. Heather July with 1,000 says thank you for the 1,000 shows. Been with you since the YouTube days and will be with you for as long as you want to stay on this wild, crazy ride. Even on hard days, this fam loves you. We love you too, Heather, and thank you for always being here. Carrie Lake, congrats. Thank you. Big Bird, congratulations. Pete Quest, Brando Bean with a fleet. Happy episode 1,000. Dr. Sean says, here's 1,000 shows. You're still gay. Thank you, my friend. Izzy Q with 1,000. And Deplorable Farmer, thank you. Pete Quest, Scorch, you guys are awesome. Down Home, dropping a big fat EMP, says, here's a down payment for episode 10K. Happy 1,000. It's been one hell of a journey, my friend. And here we are. A shout out to the Mats for giving us this freedom platform where like minds come together as a family. Much love, brother. Thank you. Aina, thank you. Average Joe says, congrats on 1,000, Scott. Thank you, man. And so great to have you on the Pill platform still, dude. Thank you for the can. P Quest, the floor is yours. Congratulations. I could have never gotten through COVID without you. Bro, I have nothing but love for you, my brother. Nothing but love from New York City. Thank you, brother. Heather July, thank you. No, there's no elephant dance. There'll be no dancing. Those days are over. Nitro Miss, that's all I have right now. All good, brother. Thank you. And P Quest with the cookie. Woo, that was 34,941 gold pills worth of donations, guys. You are fantastic. We'll see where that number ends up going. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, Wanda Rambo, I don't know what the hell that was, but we'll just roll with it. Either way, guys, we have a show to do. Continue to throw all that gold pill support at me today. I appreciate it. We have a show to cover, and we got a lot to go. I didn't get to Saudi Arabia. We're going to get into that tonight, starting right off the bat. Get into all the crazy stuff with Epstein, all the developments with that as well. And we'll dive into, we need to talk about Comey, guys, and you're not going to be happy. So we're going to talk about all that as well. So over on Rumble, Kick, X, YouTube, thank you all for being here. Smash the like button, comment, keep the chats rolling. You guys are fantastic. There's no way really to donate unless, actually, I do have a Cash App. I could drop that in there, but maybe we'll do it. It's whatever. But either way, guys, thank you for the support. We got a show to do. Enjoy this video. And I'll see you on the other side of the intro. Take a watch.
Quiet, 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 quiet. Quiet, quiet.
Get piggy with it.
Quiet, quiet.
Get piggy with it.
Quiet, quiet.
Get piggy with it.
Quiet, quiet.
Get
Quiet,
piggy with it.
quiet. Quiet, quiet.
Woke Society's fan, you know it's time to go. Grab your popcorn, sit back now, enjoy the show. Severe and non on the mic, so come on, enjoy the flow. The wave is rising and you know it's only gonna grow. Thanks for tuning in to the land of the real. But it's like the Twilight Zone, the plan is surreal. It'll blow your mind when the plan is revealed. Bring it all to light, all the plans they conceal. Grab your flashlight, it's time to go down the rabbit hole. It's dark and hell is hot, dealing with satanic souls. The tide is turning, patriots are now in control. Apply aggressive pressure right now until they fold, stay woke. Open up, guys, and keep them peeled. All they do is lie, realize not everything is real. Through Project Looking Glass, the future is revealed. Future proves past, but there won't be any deals. No time like the present for this music with the message. It's a method to my madness, beat the madness to my method. Give you nothing but the truth now to capture your attention. Broke free from the matrix, master the dimensions. People swear they know the truth, but aren't asking any questions. Confirmation bias, so they pass on interventions. For those who know the truth, but they they pass is just a mention of anything you might say that passes their defenses. Wake up and don't you dare go back to sleep. Always keep one eye open for demons on the creep. Once you turn into a wolf, you won't ever be a sheep. A worldwide awakening, so now run and tell your peace. Wolf Society's fam, you know it's time to go. Grab your popcorn, sit back now, enjoy the show. Severe and non on the mic, so come on, enjoy the flow. The wave is rising and you know it's only gonna grow. Thanks for tuning in to the land of the real. But it's like the Twilight Zone, the plan is surreal. It'll blow your mind when the plan is revealed. Bring it dark to light, all the plans they conceal.
There are markings, Jonesdolf. Looks like some globalist BS, but I can't read it.
The language is that of the Bilderberg Group, which I will not utter here.
Bilderberg?
In the common tongue, it says, you will own nothing and be happy. Your country will be flooded with rapists from Mordor. We hate Jesus. And we're going to cut off your son's Johnson. It blows. But long story short, these demons hate everything about us because we're such great guys.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. It's Sky here from Oak Societies. It's episode 1000, if you guys didn't know. It's also November 19th, 2025. Welcome to all of our friends over on Rumble, Kick, X, YouTube, and of course, my favorite fam over on Build.net. I love the AI, and I love when it's integrated with one of my favorite all-time movies, Lord of the Rings. And it's got Alex Jones and Tucker Carlson in it. That shit's just too fucking funny not to play. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to PQuest for the cookie. Condition basis don't have much to offer at the moment, but congrats on the 1,000 episode. Thank you, my friend. It's all good. Just glad you're here. Izzy Q, 1,000 gold pills. Thank you so much. And PJ Carr, couldn't have gotten through 2020 without you, Woke. Yeah, I've had a lot of people reach out to me saying that the 2020 stuff, more than anything with COVID, the stolen election, that this show helped them tremendously. And I've said in the past before, I've gotten messages throughout the years, especially during the beginning days on YouTube. My message and show prevented people from committing suicide. And when I hear things like that, it just reaffirms this mission that I've been on, that this was something good. The show is to produce good things for people, not bad things. And I don't think you can do this as long as, as long as people go. It's 7 years, even 5 years, doing this with no scandals, no bullshit, without going dark for months on end, doing sketchy things, grifting their audience, rug pulling their audience. Unless you do this truthfully and nobly. And we definitely done that here. And that mission will still continue. Thank you, PJ. Brando Bean with a ship. P-Quest with a cookie. 17 with another 1,000 gold pills. You're the man. WD40 says, I would love to hear the backstory of how you and Severe got together for this song. Man, oh man. I don't even remember, dude. I mean, me and Severe linked up years ago. I think what might have been Space Shot. It might have been Red Pill Show. I don't remember what show it was, but I saw that he was doing basically like Red Pill rap. And I had never heard anything like it before. And the moment that this show started to really grow some legs, I was like, man, I need my own intro song. Like, I need something that's going to encapsulate what that show was about back then. A lot of that stuff was Q stuff back in the day. And I basically just gave him some parameters that I wanted him to work within. And he was able to pump out this song, I think, guys, in like 2 days. Something like that. He sent me the song. And then another friend of ours, Laura, way back in the day, her and Severe were friends. And she was making the video, like music videos to go along with the song. So Severe made the song. I said, Laura, okay, can you make a video and put this all together? And she did. And that's how the intro was born. And it hasn't changed since. I used to play a shortened version of it, and I brought back the full version because it's just iconic of this show. And it kind of summarizes the journey that we've been on. And here we are. Matt, my dude, I gave you a big shout out, brother. You, Gorilla, the whole Pill team. You were here today, dude. We did a private stream today just doing a test because we found out something. My computer is very old, and we were hopefully able to figure out the issues with the disconnections. But it wasn't pilled. It wasn't any of that. It wasn't my internet. It's just my rig is as old as my oldest son, guys. Almost 8 years old. That's how old this rig. I've had this soundboard. I've had this microphone. I've had this computer since we started here. Definitely got my money's worth out of the equipment, fam. That's for damn sure. The camera was about 4 years old at this point. But yeah, we had to save up for that big boy camera because it was a lot of money. But it was worth it. And here we are. Super D with a cookie. Scott17 says happy 1,000. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate all the love, guys. We're at 39,706 gold pills. You guys are amazing. And we're almost at 40K already. We're almost at 40K. You guys are rocking and rolling. Everyone else feeling nice and comfy under the platforms. If you feel left out, guys, just join Pilled. It's super easy. The links are out there. Rumble, the links are out there. They're pinned in all the chats. Join us on Pilled. It's the best place to be. And we got some news to cover. So what I want to get into, guys, first off, like I said, I want to get into this whole thing with Saudi Arabia because this relationship is obviously bigger and badder than it is with Israel. And I've been saying for a long time, and this is kind of the bullshit that I've been getting so much on YouTube from, I think, mostly people that may have just discovered my show, because right now in this day and age, it's super easy to bash Israel. And we went through our own phase with that, guys. And that's why I don't even get mad at people when they say, like, you know, Trump's taken over. He's BB's puppet and all this other bullshit and nonsense, right? And I've even gotten, like, you never call out Israel. It's like, man, oh, man, you clearly were not part of this show 2-3 years ago, even a year ago. When we were talking to Israel all the time, bashing Israel, destroying the government, destroying Netanyahu. And I just laugh and smile because people have no fucking clue. And if they took the effort to follow me and actually stay with the show, they would realize how retarded they sound, because we've talked and covered this stuff ad nauseum. And here we are again, Trump giving a truly masterful entry, a true sign of respect to the Prince and King of Saudi Arabia. And I'm telling you guys, of all the relations that we have with a foreign country, I think this is truly the biggest one. And this is one for the making, because back in 2015, Trump had given the incoming prince, now the prince, all kinds of accolades when he cleaned out Saudi Arabia and did all that corruption and swept out all basically the deep state of their country. And the first country that Trump went and visited was Saudi Arabia when he was president back in 2016 and did the infamous sword dance. You guys were there for all that. We covered all that. The Q Post talked about all this stuff. And that relationship is at an all-time high and flourishing. And Bibi Netanyahu never, ever, ever got a receivement like this from Trump. And out of any of the countries that have visited, this was truly a royal welcome, and did not spare any expense, had a flyover right over his head. Everything, guys, you could possibly imagine. And just to give you a little taste of this, this is what it would look like as he was approaching. Got it all, man. These two guys are BFFs. Like, at the level that him and Elon Musk. This prince loves Trump. He's always loved Trump. And there is something very special here, guys. And this alliance that we're witnessing going down right now, this is truly the key to having peace in the Middle East. And not just that, but having the renaissance of the Middle East that all prior deep state presidents were trying to destroy. People forget that the Middle East was the deep state playground for a long ass time. Ukraine was as well. Ukraine became that, but the Middle East became the deep state playground for wars, color revolutions, CIA takeovers, coups, you name it, color revolutions, all that stuff. And now there's a renaissance happening here. And like I said before, why I trust Trump to get this peace deal done with Israel and the Palestinians and get all this stuff settled is because now countries like Saudi Arabia and other countries in the region are financially invested in the success of this being carried out. And that means everything to these people. And on top of that, Saudi Arabia also said, the prince, that he would love to be joining the Abraham Accords. And this is going to be this is going to bring peace and prosperity, but also a ton of investment, a ton of trade, the AI deals, everything you could possibly imagine. And Trump's like, wait a minute, Prince, we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. You want to see these fucking jets, by the way, which we are going to be gifting you as well? All those F-35s, you want to see how they work? We're going to fly some over your head. And there they are. This was not what happened to Putin, by the way. Trump, number one, Putin flew the jets over. It wasn't even the jet. It was a B-2 bomber and jets. That was a show of force. This is different because this is a sign of friends. This is This is allies. This is, hey, we want to show off. We're going to show off here. You guys went balls for me out in your country. We're going to go balls out for you in our country and show off what we're going to be handing over as far as all these deals, all these trade negotiations. And it was truly something awesome to watch in real time. And I know this happened yesterday. I really wanted to get to this, but we just didn't have time. And one of the funniest parts is Trump loves showing off his architecture, loves showing off the White House, loves showing off everything he can. And he also loves showing off the picture of the auto pen to MBS as well.
And head over to the Oval Office for the traditional bilateral, taking questions from reporters. We anticipate both leaders will take questions.
Here he is showing the auto pen.
We will cover that live as it's coming up.
He's like, that fucking retard. He's like, yeah, he was a fucking retard.
This visit is clicking along pretty quickly now with some unexpected stops along the way. But the Oval Office is just a few steps away from where they are now. So we may hold for just a second while they walk through the door here. Let's talk about just briefly.
He really wanted him to see the AutoPad.
What this means. It is a reflection, as you heard, U.S. Ambassador to
He's still talking shit, too. You know he is.
The UN joined me moments ago.
81 million votes, my ass.
Saying, Ambassador.
And this is just kind of the vibes that you get between these two. It's always been like this. Always. Absolutely always been like this. And why I said, fam, it's really important to pay attention to the history about what all this is going on, because Saudi Arabia, guys, was a nest, a hotbed of terrorism, a hotbed of all kinds of finances to evil people that want to destroy America, and just contributed to the uneasiness and all the chaos that was going down in the Middle East. And MBS and his father basically came in, swept in, and took all this shit out right as soon as Trump was coming in, and Trump noticed it. And this will just give you guys an idea of why this is so important, why all this needs to be recognized for what it is and for the future. It is because this is going to go far beyond Donald Trump, as long as we have the right president, and that this relationship needs to be maintained. And it's going to benefit both countries immensely, guys, because the thing is, the Middle East is going to eventually become a place that people are going to visit. They're going to vacation. They're going to spend money in. They're going to travel to. However it is, it's going to be rebuilt. And it's not going to be the deep state playground that it once was. That's what Ukraine's turned into now. And look what's happened. The place is fucking destroyed. But this is going back in history, guys. Take a watch. The 5-star hotel in Riyadh is being used to detain Saudi elites who are being investigated in a sweeping corruption probe. You all remember this? Over 500 people have been detained, including members of the royal family, senior military officers, and businessmen. Among those arrested is Prince Alawad bin Talal, a billionaire who once clashed with President Trump on Twitter. And he said to Trump at the time, "You are a disgrace not only to the GOP, but to all America. Withdraw from the U.S. presidential race, as you will never win." And guys, remember, I remember this distinctly. All the people that were turning on Trump, because once Trump was a serious candidate, And seeing the reaction from so many people that they wanted this guy out was like, no, there's something going on here. Why are so many of these evil people attacking Trump? And then eventually it clicked. I'm like, this guy, Trump is the bull in the China closet that is going to purge this machine of the demons. This is why they hate him so much. And this prince here that was rounded up in this huge corruption probe was tangoing with Trump before he was even president and mocking him. Prince Alwad's company stock was down nearly 9% after his detainment. Trump seemed to praise the nation's king and prince for the corruption arrest, as I have great confidence in King Salman and the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. They know exactly what they're doing. That was a sign. Trump is said to have bonded with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, or MBS as we know him, who heads the Anti-Corruption Committee, and ordered the arrest. Saudi Arabia has long been plagued by allegations of corruption in government. And Prince bin Salman says the arrests are part of the effort to root it all out. And it's been history ever since, fam. It's good to remember these things and have them in context, because for 4 years, Joe Biden and none of these countries wanted anything to do with the United States. And the moment that Trump got in, that all changed. And these guys said it here. Trump knew on November 6, 2017, I have great confidence in King Salman and the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. Again, they know exactly what they are doing. And right around here, guys, is when Q started to drop their post. This all was mixed in together here. All one big operation way back in the day. And these two have been crushing ever since. And they invited him. And what did he promise? Not only originally when he went to Saudi Arabia, $600 billion investment, when he got to the United States and they had a meeting, he upped it to $1 trillion.
We create a lot of investment opportunities.
So you are doing that now. You're saying to me now that the 600 billion will be 1 trillion.
Definitely, because what we are signing to facilitate that.
I like that word.
And by the way, guys, this man does not, if you touch this man, the prince, you could get killed for it. Donald Trump touches him like he's one of his brothers. He does it all the time. These two, and again, I know these are little things. This is more signifiers that these two are very close.
No, that's great. I appreciate that. That's great. We're doing numbers that nobody's ever done. And in all fairness, if you didn't see potential in the U.S., you wouldn't be doing that.
Definitely.
You don't want to lose money.
As you said, Mr. President, it's the most hottest country in the planet. But what you're creating is not.
He even said it himself. He's like, this is the hottest country on the planet. These two guys, this is going to be an alliance that's going to serve America very well and their country very well. And not only that, fam, it was announced at the big dinner last night as they were having this meeting that they are now it's official now, that Saudi Arabia is going to be a non-NATO military ally officially. And Trump wanted to recognize that, and he did it at the dinner last night.
That's why tonight I'm pleased to announce that we're taking our military cooperation to even greater heights by formally designating Saudi Arabia as a major non-NATO ally, which is something that is very important to them. And I'm just telling you now for the first time, because I wanted to keep a little secret for tonight. I just heard him say, oh, that's nice. That's another point you won today. And signing a historic strategic defense agreement, which we just signed a little while ago. So congratulations. It's great.
Huge. And I'm with you guys. Fuck NATO. We don't. I wish we could decouple from all that shit. The European Union, all that garbage, all the globalist outlets, just completely decouple from all of them. Definitely. No doubt about it. So we fast forward to today, and they had the U.S. Saudi Investment Forum. Trump spoke there. The MBS spoke there. MBS was super energized, super excited to see where all these deals go, the technology, the AI, turning Saudi Arabia into a global hub where people can go visit, vacation, you name it. Just everything you can name, guys, that would benefit each other's countries. And Trump wanted to let everyone know. We know Sleepy Joe Biden didn't do this for you, but we're back.
We've had good relationships and frankly not good. You didn't have a good relationship with Barack Hussein Obama. You didn't have a good relationship with Sleepy Joe Biden. But you had a great relationship with me, and now it's as good as it was, and probably even better if you think about it, because we took the dark cloud away from your country. It was called Iran and its nuclear capability, and we obliterated that very quickly and strongly and powerfully. But that was a real cloud over the whole Middle East, and now they want to make a deal. They want to make a deal. They want to see if they can work out a deal with us, and we'll be doing that probably. But that was a terrible cloud that you had to live with for a long time. 22 years they were thinking about doing that, the B-2s. That was even before the B-2s. Those B-2s, what machines they were, they flew in, they were undetectable, and they dropped their payload, and every single bomb hit its exact mark, which was a shaft going deep into the mountain. And every single one of them hit, and it was total obliteration. And then I was criticized by some of the fake news for saying the word obliteration was too strong, perhaps. They had no idea. Nobody saw it. 3 days later, when the Atomic Energy Commission went, they said it was total obliteration, beyond obliteration, they said. But
it's interesting because it refers to Iran as the dark cloud in the region. And I know at first we were not happy about any bombs dropping in the Middle East, right? We didn't want to go into a war. I just have an old ass computer. All right, guys, we're back. Think. We're back, fam. We're back. All right. Think we're back. Think we're back. Refresh. We made it an entire hour without having an interruption, and it's very interesting. Okay. Let's see what happens. Hopefully this will be the end of it. Kind of. All right. We back. Okay. So, yeah. So the other part I was trying to get to here, guys, is that simply that another relationship seems to be on the mend here. And that relationship seems to be with Donald Trump and Elon Musk.
we have to go through a process. The process will take, Elon knows, the process will take about, would you say 24 hours? I think so. You're in good shape, very good shape. The partnership between our two nations is among the most consequential in the entire world, and together the Crown Prince and I are making an alliance stronger and more powerful than it's ever been before. We've had good relationships and frankly not good. You didn't have a good relationship with Barack Hussein Obama. You didn't have a good relationship with Sleepy Joe Biden. But you had a great relationship with me, and now it's as good as it was, and probably even better if you think about it, because we took the dark cloud away from your country. It was called Iran and its nuclear capability, and we obliterated that very quickly and strongly and powerfully.
Very interesting. Very interesting. And it's also, guys, what time is it? It is 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So it's time to move all the streams off over to pill.net, and that's exactly what we're going to do right now. So I really appreciate it, guys, over on Kick, X, Rumble. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for being here. It's time to move over to pill.net. Move to pilled. It's time. Goodbye, my friends. And that's what we're going to do right now, guys. We're not going to let the disconnects, any of the issues with the stream, put a damper on this, guys, today. There's no point. I'm in such a great mood. Nothing's going to stop. Ain't nothing going to stop any of this going on today. So, guys, we'll see you over on pill.net, the true fam, where the woke fam lives. I love you guys. We'll see you on over there. Goodbye, my friends.